Right, well, I will not be trying Yoshimoto again, whatever his name was. Yeah. So there were a bunch of things that we sort of started. Yeah, see, what I basically need is more damage. Which is obviously asking for a lot. Oh. Life drain from a melee kill. I'll take that. That's better. What else do I need? Okay. Okay, the stream is on. Right, that was sort of the main problem. Okay. An end to seclusion, the mysterious one-night castle. Maybe the cinematic yokai hunt. The thing is, what I want to do right now is, as much as possible, get to a situation where my weapons are increasing in plus value in damage. I'm not doing particularly well against Yoshimoto at the moment because I'm doing like so little damage. Hey dinosaur, how are you doing? So I'm going to try and maybe do this one. Wait, what? Oh yeah, let's have a look at the recommended levels. 273, 276, 270, 264. There in calculation. Okay. Okay, let's start with 269. Nioh, hello, how are you? Maybe we, wasn't that where I was? Yeah, that's literally where I just went. Okay, so that was actually a really low level thing. Let's do Hidetetsu's Dying Wish. I'm great, thanks, Nioh. You've never seen this game before, Dinosaur? Ah. It's really good, but it's also very hard. It's one of those games that is super difficult to learn, but once you're in, you're in, and you do really well. So, I love it. I'd recommend it. Also, I got a new guardian spirit. It's a bird called Ho. It's great. Ho and I are doing pretty well. What's hard about it then, Nioh? What's the difficult stuff? Oops. Ho is in like H-O. Got to use a quick change. Let's do that now. Cool, I have nothing to use against that, but like extreme music, you have to get S rank, so basically do a no-hit run. And I'm stuck on this bullshit part that's so long. Yeah. I hate stuff like that, where you have to like memorize things to a T and then do them absolutely perfectly. Crash Bandicoot had a lot of stuff like that. The whole community finds it BS. Ah, yeah. Oh, fair enough then. Yeah, I've played a few games like that where it just becomes like this almost like this dance routine. You have to just memorize the steps and do them perfectly, and it's really frustrating. Still, once you've done it once on S rank, you'll never ever have to do it again on S rank. So that's something I always tell myself. Like if I'm doing something really difficult, I'll be like, I never have to do this again. Once this is done, I never have to do this again. It's funnily difficult. Okay, that's alright. Ow. The Nioh barely lasts anything. Hey, McSmooth. How are you? How's Ulasil dungeon? You found Manus! Nice! First time I played Dark Souls, I died to Manus a couple times, and I was like, you know what, I can't be bothered. So I put the game down and didn't play it again. Because you don't need it for the plat, so I was like, nah, I'll just focus on more important things. Sure thing, Nioh. See you soon. Got him down to 50% and got destroyed. Yeah, his second phase is really meaty. Where he like gets out all his magic attacks and stuff. He's rough. It's alright though, once he's done his first magic attack, I think he mainly returns to just like pure melee, and you can just fight him the same way you were fighting him before. But that first magic attack is rough. Yeah. I thought the circle on my clothes was the visceral attack circle. You were looking for Charles the Dragon. Charles the Dragon is behind you. Yeah. The way to get to him is really difficult to miss. You gotta comb through everything. Ha! My bedroom wall! Hee hee hee. Alright. So I guess with this, we just work our way all the way back to the start. It's been long enough since I've played all these missions that I've actually forgotten what most of them do. Like with Nioh 1, we had to like just do all of the missions back to back, over and over again, over and over, over and over, over and over. But with this, it's been a while, so I can enjoy it all again. I actually enjoyed it. Did you really? I really enjoyed it the first time I fought him, and the second time I fought him, I found him very annoying, and I was like, this is just really slow, it takes forever. It's Baker. Okay, thanks, Baker. Boobs. You love that fight once you got concentrating. Yeah, that's I could sort of see. Well, I didn't really see that you were enjoying it like during the fight, but when you finally beat him and you were like, yes, that was tangible. Okay, thank you, Bacon. Aww, well, I'm happy. I'm happy to hear that, brother. See, I had really struggled with Dark Souls up until that point, so for me, I had already used all my skill and all of my patience, and I just could not. I was like, this isn't fair, this is too hard. Cats are good, yeah. They're addicted to their new wet food. They just absolutely won't leave me alone about it. Chasing me all over the house like meow, 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 meow. Yeah, we had first dinner, but not second dinner. Hey Yermy, how are you doing? So what's on the agenda for tomorrow, Smooth? We got Manus, Calamite, and that's it, right? Until before the final boss and stuff. To my memory, that's everything, isn't it? To show you the boss, I had to give them kibble yesterday because I'd run out of wet food. I got another 60 pack of wet food delivered today. So I gave them their usual kibble, and they were like, "But when's dinner?" It was so cute. They just sat there for ages, like, "But when's dinner? When's dinner? When can I have some dinner?" And then they meowed at me for ages. So after the stream, I gave them a little bit more kibble, just to be like, "Well, there you go. You've just been begging the whole time," but they weren't happy with that. So Charles and Gwyn, all right. Charles is the CEO of the company I work for, and I feel uncomfortable calling Calamite Charles, so I shan't. When we get in the good shit, that is exactly what they were like. They were like, "Where's the meal? Or where's dinner?" Is this a joke? Is this some kind of joke? Yeah, they're really cute. Sweet. Yeah, I spent ages on GTA today. Shek has been helping me boost, and it has taken a long time. I hit level 26 though, which is good. Yeah. Manus is technically, I guess, the final boss, technically. So Manus then Gwyn, alright. Oh. You ever played GTA 2? Nice. I've been playing GTA Online. I'm trying to get the decorated achievement, so I need 30 platinum medals. So essentially, what I basically did today was invite Shekel to a deathmatch, put the turns up really high, and I've just been like killing him with different weapons. I've been killing him 3 times to get a kill streak, and then running in front of his weapon while he shoots, because he just left like a hair tie over his controller so that it would just shoot constantly. So it would kill me after a kill streak, so I got like 50 kill streaks. I did the snappy dresser thing, the hair one. What else did I do? I did 25 death matches, but I still need to do another 25. I got 322 shotgun kills, 138 pistol kills, 36 melee kills. I killed someone 3 times before they killed you. I did that 50 times. Got 255 headshots, 501 overall kills, 495 deathmatch kills. Oh, that's almost done. Alright. Yeah, so basically I basically just invite Shekel to a deathmatch, and then he just leaves his controller on and I just kill him. It was like 5 hours today. It took forever. Oh, perfect. We can start mixing some stuff up. Nice. Let me just see about helmets and things. Blessed sleeve. Also, you were doing races and deathmatches. Nice. PS3, as you can imagine, the PS3 servers are absolutely dead. So it's so hard to find like anybody to play with, and most people just want to kill me. Like, I got off my bike earlier, and somebody shot it with a rocket launcher, and I hid in a barber's until they left. People are so mean. So I don't really do a lot of like overworld stuff. And also like nobody when you're like, oh, would anybody like to play this game, like this deathmatch, this race, nobody joins. So we got a boost. Why did I lock that? I don't remember. Probably no reason. Almost level 420. Blaze it. I hit level 26 today. Transient blade. Interesting. Don't want to flex the peas, but I'm born in. Nice. It's really hard to earn money on the PlayStation 3 version without doing heists. I think I get 10k per deathmatch, which at the moment, because I'm doing really long deathmatches, is not particularly fruitful. I think at the moment I have like 250k. I bought the second cheapest high-end apartment you can get, which comes with a garage, so that's cool. I got a motorbike because I really like them. But like, that's it really. That is it. You're a good level in GTA. Oh, good, Baker, good. I'm glad for you. What level? Oh, what level are you, Baker? Yeah, what level are you, Baker? Go on. $21 mil. Wow. Didn't realize I had 21 mil. Had it on 360 on Xbox. Oh, precious. Yeah, I've talked my team into doing the criminal mastermind thing that you suggested, Sheck. So we will do that at some point, but we actually just need to even do a single heist yet, which will be fun. Oh, I thought, sorry, Smooth, I thought I said you. Yeah, you're the one who just slipped. Harder than Dark Souls. Oh, for you it is, I'm sure. It's so fragile when you start on GTA Online. I've noticed that as I've been leveling on GTA Online, my max health has been increasing. And like, obviously as you play, like your strength and your stealth increase as well. Like, I didn't realise. I was like, what do you mean I have to start the game at my worst with my lowest HP and lowest stats ever? Against like level of thousands. Oh my god, it's been stressful. Then you're at 100%. Congrats, Baker. What's the ETA? Like, how long is it going to take? Except for health and maybe strength. Yeah, well, I mean, stealth isn't going to do anything. Lung capacity does something, to my knowledge. Oh, so cool that this is paralysed. Oh, it's got paralysis. I mean, it doesn't seem to be working that much yet, but one day it will. And surely shooting affects your, like, gun accuracy and stuff, and driving affects car handling and things, surely. Hopefully 3 hours. 3 hours! Nice. A long time coming. Long time coming. Hello! Oh, these were a nightmare on Nioh 1. Absolute nightmare. When I got to Nioh 1 and I realised I couldn't just burst counter them, I was like, oh, good. That's good. That's fine. And also I'm used to them on Way of the Nioh and Way of the Wise, where they kill you in one hit no matter what. It's a nightmare. I also didn't take my run today. Can't be slacking on that. Wow, I ran out of juice. Strange. The tracking. Welcome to Paralysis City. The thought with these guys, when you paralyze them, when you hit them again after they're paralyzed, they unparalyze, and I'm like, wait, well, that's not fair. That's not how it works. Cookie! Cookie, I am so jealous that you have got the rest of the month off after like the next bit of time. Yummy! Hey, how's life, Yummy? You missed this game. Oh. Yeah. I don't know if I prefer this one or Nioh 1 actually. Besides of some really stupid boss fights with like completely untested difficulty scaling, I feel like the first one might be more my favourite. Yeah, Cookie, I can't believe you weren't allowed to take holiday, more or less. Like, the first Nioh is hard, but it's also like it's a game that forced me to try and get good and to try and make a build and try and, you know, branch out and use things like ninjutsu and magic and all sorts. I like that it encouraged me to leave my comfort zone. Frankenpope! Hello, Frankenpope! Nioh 2 is great. Just play, you get much more powerful. I'm pretty familiar with Nioh 2 by this point. I just think I prefer Nioh 1. I mean, I really like Nioh 2. I think Nioh 2 is on the list of like top 10 favourite games of all time. I think I prefer Nioh 1. Health regen builds. Yeah, but Nioh 1 had those as well. I don't have any rifle ammo. Ha, thanks, Bakes. Nice. I do like this paralysis. I feel so strong in Nioh 2, then I go to Nioh 1 and I just die. Nioh 1 is really unforgiving. We got the 100% on it I think we finally finished getting 100% on it last month. So by the end we were level 450, and I had grinded out equipment to the point where we were doing like 250,000 damage per hit, and it was still hard, and I really liked it. Hey Josh, how are you? Which one do you like better, Nioh 1 or 2? Good question. I think I appreciate the first game more because I think the combat is like really tight and really you have to learn, you know, otherwise you just like sink or swim. I really like that, and I'm very proud of being able to do that. But this game has more variety in regards to like the most basic stuff you can do. Like you don't need to spec into a build to use a lot of these things. So I really like that. Like I find this one more accessible. It's a lot more chill to play. So I'd say that Nioh is my favourite, but if I was going to recommend a Nioh game, I would recommend Nioh 2 to somebody. Josh, how are you? Because like you should definitely play Nioh 2 first. It's like Nioh but with training wheels, you know? It's much more not forgiving or easy, like it's really hard, but it's adaptable. There's lots of stuff you can try. Like by the time you get to Way of the Y, it's not even Way of the Nioh on the first game. Bosses have like tens of thousands of HP. So if you're not doing like tens of thousands, if you're not doing thousands of damage per hit, you eventually will just die unless you're like super good and you can do like no hit runs. But to do a no hit run, you usually have to be like really familiar with the game. So like you probably need to have had a crazy build at one point to be able to do a no hit run eventually. Oh yeah, definitely Nioh. Shekel! Oh, goodness. It should be followage. I don't know why it didn't work. Unless somebody did it a minute ago. Oh yeah, you have to do the exclamation mark first. Oh, there's a little timeout, Nioh. If you just give it a minute, it'll let you do it. I think it's so that people can't spam it. Dehydrated? Have you been drinking enough beer? 8 months, Josh! I love how when I have a headache, I have to like cycle back over everything. Over like I have to do like a checklist of all the things. Like, have I had enough water? Have I had enough sleep? Do I need a nap? Have I been wearing my glasses too long? Have I not been wearing my glasses long enough? 8 months and 22 hours. That's beautiful. Not even 8 months, not even 8 months in a day, it's 8 months to the day. Hey, 9 months! Ah, Twitch baby! What are you naming the baby? Todd. Ah! I could have given birth since I started watching. Hey Maverick, can you actually wear your glasses too much? I have no idea. I have no idea. Like, I'm pretty sure my prescription is correct. But it's been a while since the last time I had my eyes tested, so maybe. Or maybe it's just staring at a screen, because I put my glasses on to watch TV. No, I put my glasses on to play games, so could just be too much screen time. Such a millennial. Well, that's nice, Shekel, that's nice. That's pleasant. Only slept a few hours today. What happened, Shekel? Were you up late thinking about Justin Timberlake again? Now you need them all the time, yeah. Yeah, I think I might eventually be getting to that point. Tom Cruise's middle tooth. Just put your weenie right in between those two middle teeth. Snug. Oh, there's a ladder. Right. That's why it's glowing. I see. Sorry, Nioh. Oh, there's two of them. Anything past arm's length is a blur to me. That's crazy. Can't imagine needing glasses that bad, but my mum has eyesight that kind of sounds like that, so maybe one day I will. Oh yeah. His middle tooth, alright. Your eyes suck. It's so weird, isn't it? The eyes just don't do what they're supposed to do sometimes. Quite commonly, actually. The patience that shit took. What do you mean the patience that shit took? You've been playing that game non-stop for the last few days. Patience implies longevity. Ah, let's get in the hot spring together, mate. Ha! Let's bang. I like your style! That's him ripping his clothes off. Oh, bye. Bye then. I forgot that he just leaves. Ooh. Ingot. Oh no, there's an umbrella. Umbrellas are the worst enemies in any Nioh game. Actually, no, they're the worst enemies in Nioh 1. Unless you're a ranged build, in which case they're probably the best enemies in Nioh 1. Sent in town to get some profits from my caravans, and if anyone declared war on me, I would have to give them a very expensive javelin to make peace. Well, I mean, that sounds like a pretty solid system. The Tengus suck as well. But the thing is, the game like puts the Tengus in your way so often that you start to like learn how to deal with them. Whereas like umbrellas in Nioh 1, they only bought out under very specific circumstances, very, very randomly. And then you just have to deal with it. And it took me a long time to realise that there's basically no point trying to fight them melee. It took me a long time actually to realise that. They really toned them down in Nioh. Really toned them down in Nioh 2 though. Oh. Oh, I really regret not making time for a run. I was playing GTA for 5 hours. Yeet! Accidentally declare war on France due to a misclick. That sounds like my kind of game. I heard that they super nerfed Kameitachi's HP, so I'm ready for that. And when I say super nerfed, probably like actually didn't really nerf it at all. Can't remember what I was gonna look for, but whatever it was, it's gone. Let's put a fan on because my laptop was overheating so badly. I didn't think it would make it through the night. Well. Yeah, I know what you mean. Maybe it's the weather, eh? Because I haven't been sleeping as badly as you, and yet I can't. I feel like the week is like a river, and I am desperately trying to swim up it, and like I just feel like it's running away with me all the time, and I don't know. I feel like I'm like stumbling through it. Oh, that's good. That's fine. Ow. Ow. I feel like some of these moves are new, but I also haven't fought him in a while, so. Ow. Is it ever possible to paralyze a boss? Oh, I didn't mean to use that, but... Fuck. That's what I get for slowing this guy down. Hey! Oh, now I remember what I wanted to do. I wanted to check my my items and see if there was anything better I could be wearing. Sure thing, Josh. You have a great. I don't know if you're still here, but have a great evening. It is indeed good to know that you still live. We have missed you. My favourite mod from Warband is already in the making to be ready when the mod tools drop. 24 people are working on it. So what is it then if it can be like transferred over? Gets updated every week and probably encrypted. Wait, so you can't mod a game if it's still getting support? Or is it just more the fact that you have to like constantly reconfigure it if it's still getting support? 1 trophy down, 2 to go. Nice. What are the trophies out of interest, Bakes? Wow, I haven't seen a +9 purple item before. That's good, I think. It's certainly not the end of the world. Alright, fair enough. I get you, Shekel. High level giant ass scorpions. Alright, nice. So yeah, hopefully not too long at all now. I do like a nice story trophy. It does feel a bit pointless to have story trophies because like you're being rewarded for basically just playing the game, which, like, at what point do you consider something an achievement? But at the same time, it is nice to have that little extra bit of dopamine to carry you through. You've done 2 or 3 already, nice. Matadozo. Alright, let's see. So we only leveled up like once or twice more. 254, okay. Okay. KFC rice box, nice. The rice boxes are really good. Like, I know that people make jokes about going to McDonald's for a salad and things like that, but the healthy options that McDonald's and KFC do now are not bad. You know, I wouldn't pick them over, like, if I was going to go out and like buy a rice box, I probably wouldn't specifically go to KFC if I was in the mood for a rice box. But like, it's still really good. Like, if you end up there, or if for whatever reason you get one, like, it's still nice. Nice. KFC chicken in a normal meal. Is it like the tenders that they do, where it's like dry breadcrumbs, or is it like the fried chicken that they do, where it's like wet, you know, bargain bucket chicken? Your hands hurt too much for video games. Weep for me. What did you do, Yami? What did you do? Planted some bushes. Oh, Yami. I didn't know you were such a sweet outdoorsy type. Goodness. I don't have KFC that often, so when I do, I always get like the super wet, like, fried chicken. Because I have it rarely enough that like it's like a huge treat for me when I have it. But then after like two chicken thighs or something, I'm like, I never want this again. I guess so, Yami, I guess so. Just planting bushes like, wait a minute, this isn't a keyboard. God, that attack in Nioh 1 was awful. Because they swing at you faster than you can roll away from them, or you can run away from them, so you roll away, and then you run out of stamina. That's it. That's what happens. I used to give you credit as being more of a pain than I thought you were. That was close as well. Turns out you have to dig? Whoa, Harvest Moon didn't tell me that either. I want my money back. What kind of bushes did you plant? Roses? You dig. That one needs to go that way, okay. Leatherleaf viburnums. Well, I've never heard of that. But they sound interesting. I missed. Okay. Well, I think I've seen worse things in this little hut. Can't remember what they are right now, though. That is a really specific memory as well, Shekel. Is this Eskel? Oh god. Whoa, whoa! That was a bit insane. Thanks for the help, man. Not. I think we go down here, don't we? Yes. Whee! Alright, here we go. Please don't make me keep you alive this time, sir. I remember how this has gone for us before. Well, I meant to have a snack, not do a sloth, but okay. I guess it can't hurt. Oh, nice one! I do like a good old Malefactor's Gauntlet as well. I know at some point an archer appears on top of that. I must be ready. Gotcha, I think. A bit. I hope you guys are excited to start Skyrim soon. The game came today. I peeled the sticker off. I'm very happy. Skyrim! Ah, I don't have VR. Would I want VR? Probably not. The game's coming limited. Yeah, exactly, like... I just don't think it's worth the money yet. Maybe one day. Just like, woo! I can wear a box on my head and play 4 games. 3 of them are available not on VR. Oh, that'd be cool, Baker. Hey! I love that mod! Very useful dragons. Unfortunately, we will not be able to use a single mod because it will disable trophies. Woo, trophies. But once we finish the game, I will mod it, at least so that we get the Serana marriage mod. I will have my character marry Serana and then retire. Lame! Yeah, I feel that. Oh god. Oh god. You have no idea if it's worth the risk, yeah. I don't even know how much a VR set is. I know that my old housemate spent like 800 quid on his and then used it like twice. Isn't this where the Wyra is? Because I remember the Wyra appearing much later in this game than here. Around 300 now. Alright. I think he had... was it an Oculus? Maybe it was an Oculus? Okay. Well, it looks like you can get them for fairly reasonable, but... still, that's a lot of money. That's a whole console, if you play Switch games. Gravitas! Hey, no, this is Way of the Dummy Thick. Just, thought it went without saying. How you doing, Gravitas? Hello, friend. So we got away with that, I think. Just post it up. Hello. Hello, Gravitas. Hello. Ooh, I'm cold. So my laptop's still overheating. Maybe at like 70% heat. Slowly cooling down, and then I can close windows and things. Time to sell some shit. No way. No. What? What's wrong with me? Shinobi. Thing is, I'm going to change most of this armor as we go through the game. I'm definitely going to try and get a full Kingo set if I can. I like the Kingo set a lot, but it can be difficult to come by. Unlock you two. Oh. What? Fries! Oi, what's up, Fries? Okay, so you can't just press square to lock now, I see. Oh, that's fine. Matadozo. Okay. So we could do the Hollow Fortress. Might have another go at Imagawa Die Hard. Otherwise we can do an error in calculation and the Fire God's Megatama. Only 95,000 merts to go. How much is that in like hours? Ugh. I'm cold for the sake of keeping my laptop cold. I'm gonna get a blanket. Way, bakes. I love it. I'm good, thanks, Fries. We're playing some Nioh 2. We're on New Game Plus. New Game Plus 2. It's going pretty well. How are you? Still quite some time. Well, I'm excited for you. I might put a little section in the about members who blazed it. Ow, alright. That was a nice emote. He screamed at me. Oh. Gotta remember that this game is a bit more forgiving than Nioh, but not forgiving enough to just be like having a go at everybody. She says, immediately having a go at everybody. There we go, this is where I wanted to be. Oh. Bye! I know what I'm gonna do. Classic. I know what I forgot to do. I'm gonna, buy some rifle ammo. I missed this! Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's new. How new is that? Came with the DLC. Some qual. Hey. I'm not yet sick of my air freshener. Not yet. What are you doing? Oh, you've got an air freshener? Shekel, sometimes you give me the impression that you live in such a cursed cave when you talk about your clothes chair that you hadn't cleaned in so long that you found food under it. From like January. And then other times you're like, yeah, my air freshener, my etc. Keep the window open, keep things fresh. I'm like, what? What crazy enclosure do you have? There's an entire dynasty in my room. Ah, well, that makes more sense, I suppose. Liquid mold. Is it alright if I call you a specimen, Shekel? Is that okay? Ooh. Seto. Oh, what? What is that? So what are grey items on this then? Sure. I love being slowed. Woo! Love it. You can be slowed too, but for much less time than me for some reason. Fair enough, Shekel. See you soon. Oh. At least I'm not slow anymore. Ah! Oh, I'm slow again. Yeet! Well, we're doing a little bit more damage than we did last time. Not an exceptional amount, but a bit. You're a horrible man. Haha! Behind the tree! You'd never expect me to come from there. Oh god. Uh-oh. Ow. Hey, well that's good bait. Because you'll be back soon enough. What does he do when you die to him? I've definitely died to him before, but I've probably been too angry to pay attention to what happened. Oh, look. Oh, that's the one. Yeah. Shekel's done that one before. To me. Pardon me. Cocky little shit. True. True, true, true. Jingo! Whoa, get out! How you doing, George? Hello there. Jake! How you doing, Jake? Hey! Still going out with homework. Nice. What homework have we got today? Oh dear. Oh, nice, Jake. Oh. Nice. Are you having fun on Borderlands 2? Because I'm dying a lot. Electrodynamics. Wow. Where's my shit? Where is it? Oh, I've picked it up. Right. No worries, George. You have fun with homework, if that's possible. Thanks, George. You're dying a lot now, give me a few levels and guns, I'll be good again. I feel like I'm at that point with the game right now. Mainly because I'm trying to get those close-up shotgun kills, and Zero is just not built for any kind of close-up. Unless obviously you spec Zero specifically for it. I know there is like a melee skill tree, but if you don't put points into that, which I don't want to put points into that, then it's not particularly good at all, melee. Yeah! Your character's really grown into himself, eh? Is it possible for you to be paralysed? Because I'm starting to think it's not. 3k shields and 2k HP, nice. Yeah, I'm glad you do, Bex. Oh, I pressed the wrong one. Fuck's sake. Why am I like this? Ow. I'm a bit slow now. Yeah, lifesteal's pretty fun. Hitting for kills! Ah, perfect. That'd be great. I'd love something like that. All these bodies in the tree, like, can you please not? Ah, stop it. Come on. Tense. Forgot this guy was actually a bit challenging. Oh, obviously not. Right, well. No! He's been really trigger happy with the elephant thing. Like, the last time we fought him, I was like, oh, that must be like a stage 1 thing. And then this thing, I'm like, I don't think that was a stage 1 thing. Or a phase 1 thing. Or... Ah! Oof. Yeah, that was pretty close. I don't feel too beat up about that, actually. Sven! How you doing, Sven? Oh, go away! Just had a nice nap. Nice, I'm pretty chill. Oh, 2,000 damage. Nice. I'm gonna move my webcam just slightly out of the way because it's in front of my own health bar. And I'm worried that I'm gonna be healing when I don't need to heal. There we go. I'm glad you had a nice nap, Sven. I'm quite jealous, actually. I did not have a nap today. I've also run out of my little dinky little cold coffee things. Nap is the talk of chat. You're damn right. Trendsetter. Oh dear, Shekel. What? So what did Peach post in NSFW, first of all? What are you listening to? Why am I like this? I managed to kill him, well, I managed to almost kill him, basically no hit on the turn before this. I always get so greedy. And I just want the fight over, so I like rush. And then I end up in the exact same position I was the previous time. It's the least fitting song to it. Oh, okay. Come on. Come on. This guy's got so much stamina. I'm going to high stance. She was licking balls. Wow. Was she licking balls, Shekel? Is it just a meal? Okay, a rhetorical question. What, my question? Low stance. Ha ha ha! Low stance. Pixaholic! I'm not hiding behind a rock actually, Pixaholic, because this is a tree. Take that, Libs. You're right there, Pixaholic. That was fucking close. Look how much health I've got left. Sorry. Oh no, I'm slow. Oh god. You bitch! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just do it again. In the words of Hannah Montana, nobody's perfect. Oh look, I just charged my yokai ability. Excellent. I always think he's finished, and then he's not finished. Haha! Whenever he rolls back from that attack, it always looks like he's about to, you know, be out of stamina. And then he very much is not out of stamina. So I chase him and then I'm like, oh no! Why is this the tensest fight I've done in ages? I'm stressed. Ow. I need a yokai build. Oh my god! One combo! And then a grab as I'm dying. Please don't do that, sir.
Hello!
Plunder noob! Raided with a party! Yo, Plunder! Lumi! Hey guys, how was Bloodborne? Hey! Did you do your challenge thing today? Nothing. Not thanks. Not bad thanks. I'm getting my ass handed to me a bit though. Hey! Finally. Until Marty. Oof! What's the problem with Marty? Have you got a weapon that is not... Wait, what? Wait, what's the problem with Marty? Which isn't going well. What's the scythe? Oh. Thanks, George. The problem is me. Oh, George. Dying specifically. Okay. So what's the scythe? Just sounds like I'm saying scythe with a lisp. Yay! I'm so glad I've got that done. The greater good. It looks like the beast cutter when unfolded. Ah! So I had to collect every single weapon in order to get the plat, but I don't remember what any of them look like at all. At all. Forward dash in the normal attack combo and a backward dash in the transform attack. Oh, nice! Does it do good damage? Like, is it actually like good, or does it just look good? Damages meh, its moveset machine. Like, yay! Nice. It's pretty dexy. Straight up damage. Yeah, like, so how do you normally approach Marty? Because I don't know how to beat him without just spamming parries and stuff, and doing the backstab and things. Hey Jedi, how you doing? I have no idea how to approach him, like, honestly. I'm in trouble with phase 2. Phase 2 is really rough. Just all of a sudden he's like, woo! Well, thanks, Jedi. Well, yeah. I had a ham and cheese sandwich for dinner. I'm back on those. You have a specific one? Yeah, okay. He's really rough, honestly. Marty. For the homing souls, you got to dodge through. For the big ball, you got time, so it goes straight down, and you're out of the way. Right. He is rough, yeah. He's like a cold Gwyn. Chilly. I really like his opening cutscene though, like when his hand like cracks off the side of the chair. He put the sword, like, on the tower. Like, physically on the tower. I didn't know that he could do that at all, so that's incredible. In the tower! That's so bad and also hilarious. But then, at least you know then that it wasn't your fault necessarily, that things went down, you know? That you were fighting well and he just glitched. Glitched the wall. Couldn't reach it or see it. Yeah, I bet you smash it next time with the right AI. The right random chance. Unlock Shikage Wheel. The two most metal weapons in Bloodborne. Dungeoneering! You go into the Chalice dungeons. I really wish I'd done the Chalice dungeons earlier in my playthrough. Like, you can, if you're really tenacious with them, you can get to ROM mid-game at like level 110, and I think that's really funny, and a part of me wishes I could do that. Wouldn't be a complete run without him. You're damn right. So does this mean that you're going to change weapon between every Chalice dungeon boss? ROM's not too bad if you go in with Zap Paper. I had Zap Paper and the Saw Cleaver, and I killed Rom before she could teleport for the first time, because I like staggered her out of it. But that was on my second playthrough. There wouldn't be enough weapons. Yeah, I was gonna say. Hey, how's it, Kite? Nice to see you. Same for fixed and random, yeah. I dodge. It is not enough. I dodge into the attack. It's just part of the experience. I ran out of juice. You're gonna go to sleep! Shekel! Wow, it's 9:30. You're gonna wake up at 4 AM. Bloody good luck to you. Dodge away from the attack. She follows you with it, Sven. It's really rough. Like, basically you have to dodge in any direction and just sort of hope that the iframes get you through. Because when she does her grab attack, she goes towards you no matter where you are and then wraps around you no matter where you are. It's really frustrating, actually. Wow. Yeah, maybe we'll see you again. Goodbye, Shekel. Please try and get your sleeping pattern back under control. I know you're an adult and you make your own decisions, but please try. I really like that they've added the yokai bursts in this. That's why this is like playing Nioh 1 but with training wheels, because you've got these yokai bursts that are like undodgeable, and your counters are like undodgeable, unblockable. You just have to sort of hit near them around the time that they do the attack. And then boom, they all did. Ow! I really wish I'd had a coffee before I started this stream. I haven't been to the shop for a while. I haven't picked up like my favourite little coffee thing. But I don't really like having hot coffee. Hot coffee. I don't really like having hot coffee in the evening. Like, it just feels like a morning wake up drink. Whereas like cold coffee in the evening feels like a chill beverage, you know? Like an espresso martini, like just lovely treat for the evening. Don't even notice that it's got caffeine in it. Just drink it and then happen to be awake for a few hours. It's just not how it is. I'm really excited to start Skyrim though. I've been saying for ages like, oh, maybe I'll do like a challenge run where like, I can only use magic, or maybe I can only use melee, maybe I have to do like this and that, maybe it's like an illusion only run, and then I was like, you know what, I'll just do Sneaky Archer. Just do Sneaky Archer. That's what we're here for. I might make it so that I can't fast travel and I have to fully explore every place I find. That could be fun. Fist only. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I was throwing around. Fist only. The thing is with Skyrim is that it's really difficult to do like no-hit runs and stuff. And fist only runs and things, because like the combat feels so light and like unsubstantial. Like if you're fighting a dragon, you like barely even notice when you're taking damage, and sometimes you just randomly take damage, and it's just like a lot less precise, you know? It's a game all about the roleplay and the experience. Fisto. Is that a Futurama reference? Umbrella rib. Gross. And like, I don't know, it just feels like very not there, it's kind of hard to describe. But if you guys know what I mean, then that's what I mean. What have we got here? Nothing. Woo! could really do with a Kingo set, and I cannot find it. I can't believe the thing that you have to kill to get rid of the yokai zone is the thing that you have to kill to finish the quest. I think. Oh, melted. Hey! And there it is. Umabachi abacus. Nice. For me, Skyrim is more about the experience and the views and the stories and the characters. But mainly like the views, mainly like walking around and then you see like a dragon flying backwards above your head and you're like, ah yes, here I am. Or like the headless horseman running without his horse, that's really funny. Just like absolutely fucking legging it down the road, like trying to get to, what's it called? Hamlet's Rest? Hadvir's Rest? Something like that. The view after getting smacked by a giant is postcard-esque, you know? So, Shrek and Will have both finished this, naturally. And so it's similar to Nioh 1 where to unlock the DLC you need to unlock the final mission, like the 100 Eyes mission or the Atakamara mission. And in Nioh 1 you had to do a certain amount of missions in the world. You could do any number of missions in the world. And eventually it would unlock the final mission. In this, the number of missions you need to do increases per New Game Plus cycle. So I think they had to do almost every single mission before they could unlock the DLC. So we're going to work our way... Because the thing is, we're going to do every single mission on Way of the Demon anyway. Because it's good for experience. It's like nicely like tidying things up. You know, we're getting work done. We're getting equipment, weapons, etc. But also, I think it's good practice for future DLC, because I imagine future DLC is going to come with Way of the Wise. It's going to be good. It's not going to be a good idea to go in there like unprepared. So I'm ready for it. It's just going to take a while. One left. What's the ETA now, Bakes? Whee! Please, no! Oh, he paralysed me somehow. Be 30 minutes of that. Finally. Ass Creed Origins is here. I shouldn't be alive. If that woman sees me, I probably won't be. Whoa, right. It's okay. We've got 4 hours left. I can't wait till you start Demon Souls, Bakes. I was thinking about making a bunch of PSN profiles from different regions so that I could stack trophies and things. Like, you do have to go through the pain of setting up an account in a new region, but I guess like once you've done it once, you've got access to every single game from that region's PSN store. So it's like it's a pain in the short run, but it's like an investment of time. Isn't until the Nioh plat. You beat me so a little early. Demon Souls is a really, really good platinum. You have to follow a specific guide if you want to do it quickly, but you can do it in about 8 hours if you're good, and about 15 hours if you're bad. Saw that coming. Move! Run! Sometimes it may be easier to export the game. Well, whatever's easiest, yeah. I guess you can always just buy some gift cards with whatever currency you need, like whatever PSN region you need. But the main point of what I was saying is that, you know, it might take a while to set up the account, but once that's set up, that's an investment. I don't really like this spinny thing that they do. They definitely didn't do that before. I have struggled to acclimate to it. Scary. There's my stuff. Oh, these are shit. I hate you! He's done it again! Help me! I remember at night ages ago, like every single night that I streamed I would always hear like rustling in my bins. And I was like, is that a fox? Well, you can't just do that. Come on, kill him. Kill him, it's fine. Let's kill him. There we go. Oh, what a blood spider blade. Is that better than what I have? I must know. It is paramount.
Very
Wolf
good.
Raider, thank you so much for the follow, Wolf Raider. I think you might be follower number 800. So thank you very much for coming by and... Well, we hit follower number 800 yesterday with the lovely Dinosaur 9000, but somebody unfollowed overnight. So I was like, we can celebrate 800 again, and thank you very much, Wolf Raider. You're 800 number 2. Thank you. It's nice to meet you. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream as well. Yeah, Demon Souls is fun. I played it with a magic build, and I found it like quite. It's like with a magic build. Oh yeah. I said so in the YouTube video, but in a magic build, like, you can die really easily, but while you're not dead, you can do a lot of work, a lot of good work. That's a lot of hype, Jedi. I feel 800 times as hype as I felt a minute ago. So yeah, it's fun, but I reckon if you spoke to, like, Shekel or Will, they wouldn't recommend a magic build. But I mean, like, if you want to get it done, I'd recommend a magic build. Ah, so this must be us checking different chests and stuff. See, these are already good. All these graces. Life, untouched, Daojin sake. You cheesed it with magic. What do you mean cheesed it with magic? I used magic, which is an in-game system, and played the game using magic. You have no idea what a cheese is, young man. You come back here when you know what a cheese is. Fella. Blood Slider Blade, Ninjutsu Power. Key recovery unscathed. Young man! That is a very cost-effective method. Plunder. Oh, nice! Final blow damage. We are... how far away? 2 more Kingo pieces away from backstep damage, which is what we need. Dawn riding! Hey, Dawn. I'm pumped to start Skyrim. I'm ready. How you go? How you doing, Dawn? Having a good good Monday? Yeah, I did just check what day it was. What of it? I was working today. Like, I was doing my job today. Albeit I work from home, but I was like working today, and I was like, wow, it's Monday tomorrow. Whew. Wow, back to work tomorrow. And then I was like, wait a minute, I am back to work. So maybe that's a good thing. Just got back into Nioh 2 yesterday. I didn't get to play... oh yeah, you didn't get to play Dream of the Demon on your favourite game yet. Nice. I'm glad that you like Nioh so much. I was really skeptical about it. I only bought it when it came out because somebody recommended it to me, and they were like, oh, I'd really like to see you stream it. I think it'd be really fun. Like, you should play Nioh 2. And I was like, yeah. But now I'm like, I love Nioh 2. I would die for Nioh 2. It's amazing. I finished Nioh in the meantime as well. Also amazing. Such a good series of games. Never thought I'd enjoy them, like, at all. I was like, it sounds hard and boring. And then it turns out that it's actually, like, not. So yeah, that was a nice character arc for me. Playing against big combat mechanics like Devil May Cry, and also the RPG and difficulty of Souls games, and all the possible builds, this game is pure gold. Yes, I 100% agree. When I first started playing this game, I've only ever played Devil May Cry 4, and I played it like 10 years ago. Like, I played it ages ago. So I have like a very approximate memory of it. Like, I can remember like this, you know, like the anglerfish, but it had a woman on the light. That was really strange. And there was like this big lava demon, and Dante put like a rose in a wall and split it in half, and he like talked about sex. I have an unbelievably like approximate memory of Devil May Cry, but the combat mechanics, like, as soon as I started playing this, I was like, this is like Devil May Cry. This is so much like Devil May Cry. I really want to get back into the series again, but I'm worried that it will be too hard when I try and plat it. But yeah, what other stuff do you play then, Dawn? Like, are you... I remember the Rose of Dante the fish. Yes, the frog, yeah. And he's got like a tube on the top with like a woman on it. Does he? Like, or am I just completely misremembering? And he uses them to like lure prey in. Oh, right. Yes, I definitely remember him having like an anglerfish type deal going on. Yeah. I also really like how they toned down the like arbitrary difficulty of the first game. Like, we finished it obviously, but finishing it was a pain and at some points felt unnecessarily silly. I'm kind of considering going back and doing the Abyss at some point soon though. Or finishing the Abyss. Only 979 more floors to go. Oh, did you? I bet McSmooth would really like Sekiro. Oh, saw that come in, ran out of stamina. He said he might give it a go. Nice. I guess it is quite different from the kind of stuff that he plays, but I never thought that he would like Dark Souls, so I don't know. If I had a version he could copy, I'd lend it to him, but he's Xbox One, so it's a shame you can't play Bloodborne either. Since I like mechanical games, I enjoyed Steep a lot, a snow sport game. Trial Rising. It ranges from Ghost of Tsushima to Dark Souls, Metal Gear, DMC, Final Fantasy. Even though the 7 remake was lackluster. Yeah, I heard that they like only put half the content in or something. You only get like halfway through the story. Ah, it's alright, yeah. Not even half. Why? Just to pad it out? Split into 3. What? What's the point of that? Just cynical reasons? Nice. There we go. Whew. Definitely the first, fortunately. This one is a pure corridor game divided into chapter. No free room, all about 18 to 20 chapters, probably 30 minutes to an hour each. Okay, right. If they were just honest about it, I doubt people would complain. What do you mean they were dishonest about it? Like, what wasn't communicated? Oh, right, there's no release date on the others either. That's kind of silly. Have they sold, like, season passes for all of them? Like, can you currently buy a, when we're finished, this is the final product pass? Or have they not put a price on that yet? You can only buy the first. That's alright then. At least they're not like selling it as like a content pass. Like, you can have the sequel when we've finished with it. And to be honest, I wouldn't put it past a game company nowadays to do something like that. Even one that is so in such good esteem. Fuck. Fantasy game is about 50s of hours full of exploration and seeking the hidden best items. Pretty much none of it here. It doesn't have the Final Fantasy vibe. Okay, right. And 50 to 60 pounds a time. That's a good point. Yeah, alright. I'm on board. I understand why this is a frustration. That's drama. That's drama. And it's shit. It's there. Gotta get there. Go! Uh-oh. No! So if they released only the first CD of Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, 9 had 4 CDs. Wow, okay. Yeah, like, episodic as well is kind of a, it's kind of like a self-contained story, isn't it? And I feel like if it's, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of cheap to call a game episodic when it originally wasn't, and also like the structure of the game doesn't seem to be episodic as well. Like, I don't know much about it, but I remember hearing the word episodic, and that's really one of the only things I've heard about the game. But at the time I was like, is it episodic, or have you just like carved it into pieces? But I didn't know that there were 3+, you know. I thought it might be 2 parts or something. I think somebody on stream was talking about it a little while ago, actually, but... Uh-oh. Feels like a marketing wallet ripper trick using the legendary license. Yeah, because they know that people who love the game are going to pay for it. Yeah, Final Fantasy 7. Like, I've never played a single Final Fantasy game, but like I know more or less all of the story beats in Final Fantasy 7 just by existing in modern times. Like, it's not the kind of thing you evade. I gotta mute my WhatsApp. Sorry. You have no idea what the hell goes on. Oh man, I know the story. Yeah, sorry, Plunder. I normally mute like my whole laptop when I stream, but I forgot. Sweet. +9. Nice. What are you? +11. Alright, we could potentially boost that. Yeah, let's have a go. Let's see what we got in the way of helmets and such. Still no King O set, but that's fine. So everything is a spoiler. I just know there's a guy with a big sword. Oh, there's like a... It's like the most famous story of all of them. I'm quite surprised you haven't heard about it. Do they really, Will? I don't mean to totally trash the game either. The game is nice and I quite enjoyed my playthrough, but couldn't really have fun in harder New Game Plus that ends up easier because you're OP. But the lack of customization is sad. Like, for every chapter that you're supposed to play and you are limited to specific characters each time, feels not normal not being allowed to customize your group of fighters in a Final Fantasy. Yeah, okay. Okay, alright. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't know much about Final Fantasy at all, but I've definitely seen people, like, screenshots of people playing with, like, big teams of random characters and stuff. Also, I watch PlayStation Access, and I'm pretty sure Rob Pearson is always talking about that kind of thing, so that makes sense to me. Soul match. But that's really good. Active skill damage +6. Imbue paralysis, life drain, grapple damage. Imbue corruption, damage versus paralyzed enemy. Break, active skill. Imbue corruption, damage versus... Ah, right. Actually, they're not that good. They just look like they would be good. Graffitied on a wall! Nice. Gotta love the audacity. My cousin had a baby today. I completely forgot that she was like pregnant and stuff. Even though she's spoken about it in the family group chat like for months. She's like, oh, I feel gross. Oh, I've got a baby. Oh, I feel sick. I just forgot. I was like, what? Oh, nice. Well done. Plus 13. Nice. Cool. Oh, that's really weird. Even if you combine them, they don't increase. Fair enough. Well, I'm sure we'll find better rifles and stuff as we play, but for some reason I haven't found any. That's fine. I do like switchglaives and split staffs. I haven't really enjoyed them. I haven't really enjoyed them that much. Like switchglaive was cool. And the split staff I didn't really appreciate, probably as much as I should have. I understand that they scale from magic as well, so for me, I was like doing no damage when I was like leveling proficiency. So I didn't really get on with split stuff either. And the hatchets, I also didn't get along with those. This is really bad. In Nioh, I played with a sword, and in Nioh 2, it's been the Odachi. And for some reason, I just haven't really gotten along with any of the new weapons. They're just so strange, like to get used to, you know. I kind of regret not getting. What was it? Kind of regret not trying things like the axe more, but it just seems to be such a limited moveset that you can get away with the axe. I probably would have used the switchglaive. Maybe if I played this again. You have a type, yeah, sword or slightly bigger sword. Yeah, that's me. I guess when I was starting the game, like there was just so much to adjust to. It was so like in your face, so much that you had to learn that I just couldn't grapple with the idea of learning another thing on top of that. It just really really frightened me off. And then Ramask. Nice. Non-X fan, the moveset is globally too slow. You can't move most of your set against most of the fast enemies, especially bosses. Yeah, I found that with the... I really enjoyed the axe when I used it. I found that it's basically high stance flips that they were like the only thing that was particularly effective. But yeah, I still really like them. Just felt cool. Heavy on red. So we've got this one, these two. Let's do this one first. High stance heavy, exactly. Just over and over and over again. Also, I'm not very much of a heavy armor person, so like, I feel like the axe is high damage but very slow. So it's a case of, I think it would suit a tank build really well. Hey, well done, Bakes. Well, do you know what the total time was? Oh, great. Tonfa... Nah, Tonfa was introduced in the DLC of Nioh 1. Because Saratobi Sasuke has them. Just like he has my soul in a little jar. Yeah. Oh my god, no. Tonfas in Nioh 1 were Oh. Saratobi Sasuke on Way of the Demon was... Oh. Hanzo's dojo mission. Oh my god, awful. I really like the way they make their game. It's really full of content and clearly often tons of hours of gameplay with insane rubit. Yeah, like I feel like the variety of maps and stuff is really narrow. Like there's only when you think about it, there's only a few set maps across the game, and a lot of the maps are like reused. Loads of the enemies are reused. But the combat is like so deep and rich that you could play this game like 1,000 different ways. It's funny, at one point a character realised that they had hyper armor on heavies, so they could just heavy when they saw a red attack indicator and always trade favourably. Thus heavy on red became known as mindless winning. Alright, thank you for your wisdom. He has our heart too. Axe is pretty good for major key damage, but you need the big openings or properly time when the damaging part of the animation intersects with the start. Yeah, I remember just heavy in the axe and mainly trading damage, but just trying to get in like that, especially with fast enemies, just trying to get in that like real quick attack. Took 76 hours. Wow, that's not nearly as bad as I thought. Nice. How do you feel? What would you rate that game now that you've finished it, Bakes? Loaded to easy. Well, I mean, do it. The thing about Assassin's Creed is that it's not really known for its, you know, rich combat and stuff. So, I mean, if you want to put it on easy and just enjoy it for the story and, you know, the collectibles, like the stuff that it's really popular for, then do it. It's like with The Witcher 3, like, we're playing it on Death March now, but as soon as I don't need to, I won't, because the game isn't made to be played on Death March. Like, Death March is good, and with the right build you can really fly through it, but a lot of enemies just are HP sponges, and you know, if a new game plus is only good enough, well, if a new game plus is only traversable for like a few kinds of builds, then it's not really, I feel like it's not really what the game was intended to be. That could be good to know, not really spoiler for... I just found out watching a vid on YouTube earlier that if you inflict purity status on a red buffed enemy, he comes back to a regular enemy. That's pretty cool. Story was half decent and it was a nice chill to go on. 7 out of 10. That's good. That's well above average. Yeah, Plunder, I agree. Like, The Witcher 3 is fun and I like it, but playing it on Way of the Demon, playing it on Death March, it's just like every fight takes forever. I was playing one last time where we went down in one hit if we died, and it was just like, but I was staggering enemies just like constantly just by hitting them. I was like, meh. This is just long. This isn't fun, it's just long. You kind of want to do New Game Plus or play on Nightmare mode at some point. Do it. Do it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, The Witcher 3 is an amazing game. Definitely not for its combat. I mean, the thing is, if you, like, put a lot of points into alchemy, you can make, like, a real beastie Witcher, especially if you're using the School of the Cat gear and things like that, but that's the only, like, build that I know to be, like, that turns Death March into, like a, you know, a trivial experience. When he's got the length, but he doesn't know how to use it. Excellent. I liked how Unity and Syndicate had a return to the first Assassin's Creed game style of planning your approach to killing a major enemy. Yeah. So, wait, did they actually drop that? I remember taking on a wyvern in The Witcher around level 24. That shit was on 40, I believe. Fought the beast for about 20 minutes to take it down. Yeah, no, I had a really easy time on Death March all the way through. The first time I played it on Death March, I had a really easy time all the way through to the final boss. The final boss took me about 25-30 minutes, and if he hit me once, I'd lose, like, my Quen, so, like, my force field would break, and if he hit me twice, he would kill me. So, like, it just became this, like, terrifying war of attrition where I was just staring at my screen, flying around, terrified, because, like, I'd arrived, like, appropriately leveled, I had really good armor and stuff, good sword, I'd finished the main quest, I was, you know, it wasn't, like, a skull enemy or anything. He was just, like, so tanky, because he gets, like, ice armor, he had, like, really high defense, and his attacks would kill me in one hit. It was just a nightmare. And also, I don't think I had a save from before that mission either, so I couldn't leave. That's probably a mistake I won't make this time, but at that time, that was annoying. It's now an RPG. To be fair, you make fuck knows how many Ass Creed games, you need to change things up, even if yeah. I feel like maybe they should try and just make something new. I mean, they've got the portfolio of Assassin's Creed behind them. I just feel like if they want to make an RPG, they should make an RPG. It doesn't have to be called Assassin's Creed. You can trivialize high-level enemies in The Witcher 3 using Igni's Burn. That effect works off a percentage of the enemy's HP rather than a flat amount. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. But like that's kind of what we were talking about. Where like if only one thing is effective on an entire difficulty level, like if only one thing is effective on Death March, then if the problem is with like the difficulty, I think like if only Igni using, you know, that specific thing is effective, then, you know, it's definitely an issue with the gameplay. You know, it's sort of like when you have banned Pokemon in ranked matches. Like Smug and bans a lot of Pokemon because, like, for example, Mega Gengar back in 2012 had only one counter, and it was a Chandelure with Rock Tomb or something like that, because only Chandelure was faster than it, only Chandelure was invincible to its one-shot kill attacks, and Rock Tomb did something or other. So it just became a case of like they had to ban Mega Gengar because there was only one counter in the entire meta for this like particular thing. I think like with situations like that where there's only one thing that you can do out of like thousands, it's probably like the mark of bad design. The Witcher in DM, since you are so fragile, you should go for damage stats rather than survivability to make fights faster. It's pretty much go all in on big foes when shield up, back the fuck off whenever it's down. Yes, that's what I've been doing as well, yeah. The game will get more traction due to its name, but I mean, like, a company like Ubisoft doesn't really need to worry about something like that. As difficult as it is to admit, they also get traction because of their name too. It's definitely not an excuse to avoid innovating. Would be nice for a new IP. I think they're comfortable in their bubble of what they make, and that's not a good thing. Because like, if they want to move away from Ass Creed, where you're not doing like all the setup and stuff, then why are they making Ass Creed? You know, it's just profit and stuff doesn't become that much of an argument anymore, where you're now like knowingly selling customers like a not Assassin's Creed game. Yeah, the boss fights in Heart of Stone and Blood and Wine seem rough, like the Caretaker especially. I mean, Axis Track wouldn't work in Deathmatch, probably depends how many things can still be fully brainwashed. Oh really? So one of the things that you relied on for your playthrough on an earlier difficulty probably won't work anymore? Did you just use the puppet ninjutsu? Did you make a friend? Come on, ho. Let's go. Right, I can stop looking at chat. Fuck off! Damn it. This guy hits hard. This guy hits really hard. 3 hits. Shield up as well. Well, defense up. Block up. Okay. Please kill. Are you paralysed? But I'm the paralysed one. Oh, there we go. Whew. I really need to spec more into this form. Who knows what they will do with it after. Yeah, I really hope that, considering they seem to be moving away from the formula as a whole, I really hope that they try and be brave and name it something else. Oh, nice. Yeah, I guess it depends on how much damage they can do to each other relatively. Witcher 3 is such a long game, I never finished it. Neither got to the DLC. Played it once on PS4 about 60 hours in 2016, I think, until a big reception of rich guys in a mansion. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Then a second time upping the difficulty to Deathmarch at the time on PC, maybe 50 hours in that time, got out again. Don't know, it feels a little redundant. Combat isn't super exciting, and there's so much dialogue. If you want to play just an hour, you may have nearly 45-minute dialogue within your dedicated playtime. That's alright, Dawn, I don't mind. Now, I can completely see your point there. Like, I guess it also depends if you enjoy the dialogue. Like, I quite like the interactions between the characters. Geralt's a bit dry, but everybody else is interesting. So I guess it depends on like how much you're actually enjoying, like the context that you're getting. Because I can completely see why the dialogue would be a turn off. And yeah, I also agree with you about the combat as well. I don't know what I would suggest for them to do it better, but I just know that I'm not enjoying it that much. Maybe, honestly, like, just give things less health, but do the same damage on Deathmarch or something. Because, like, if I'm hitting just some random dude, I shouldn't have to do, like, 50 direct hits with a sword for, like, just some bandit to go down. Whereas he only needs, like, 2. I think it should be, like, Heaven and Hell difficulty on Devil May Cry, where you do tons of damage to your enemy, and they've got normal health, and the enemy does tons of damage to you, but you've got normal health, something like that. Yeah, I liked Geralt the first time I played, but I just I was blind to him, you know? I was blind. Or maybe to make Rayman 4, after that they can do whatever they like. You're gonna hold them hostage. I really like how sometimes Geralt's dialogue options don't line up with what he actually says. Like, something happened the other day, and we were playing, and what I wanted him to say was, and what the dialogue option says was, "You'll have to make do now, I'm afraid." Something like that. "You'll have to make do now." And I picked that because they would have to make do now, without, like, the acorns that they were getting from this magical tree. And Geralt was like, "Go fuck yourself." I was like, no, please stop, don't do that. If I ever became an important political figure, I will nationally boycott Ubisoft until they release Rayman 4. Alright, I'll sign that petition. Ubisoft have been really dodgy with their like in-game microtransactions. Like I didn't know how bad it was until Baker told me about Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where you like have to pay or grind for 80 hours. That's kind of rough. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Let me go. Let me go. Thank you. Evie B! Hey, Evie. How you doing, Evie? You playing Final Fantasy 14? I knew it was you. I think I saw you before your cloud spawned in. Ow. Mahjong! Yes! Mahjong Club! Yeah. I tried to look into like online platforms for things like blackjack, poker, mahjong. And like you Google it and you just find all these like really dodgy gambling websites where you have to put in like actual money, and I'm like, no. Run! I hate a run. I hate getting run. But oh, well, it's good to see you, Evie. Mahjong is a good game. I don't fully understand how it works, but like I think I know enough. I think I know enough. Like I know how to get like bitch hands. Doesn't help with the in-game rules. Yeah, I need like a guide to tell me whether I've got a good hand or not. I need assistance, please. Hanneman is pure luck as well. I think a new microtransaction rampant issue isn't so much a developer-producer problem. It really started as the gaming industry started getting real serious around 2010. Tons of investors started pouring money into games companies and requires them goals of return of investment that obviously surpass the simple action of selling a dematerialized game. Definitely, but then that is also a company production problem. Like, a company shouldn't be promising, delivery on investments if they can't meet that delivery, and rinsing players of their money via microtransactions is not a good way to make up for revenue that you have promised somebody else. Or I don't mind if a game is free and it has microtransactions in, because I think you make your money somehow, but selling Assassin's Creed Odyssey for full price and then putting microtransactions into it, like Dead Space, full price, Dead Space 3 had microtransactions, the way that they've carved up old content that was in The Sims as like a full product, and now they like carve it into lots of very small bits and sell those. If you want to buy like the full Sims 3 experience with like all of the DLC packages, it comes to about $400 now. Things like that, like just like removing toddlers from the game so that you can sell them. I think that kind of stuff 100% falls on not so much developers, because they're doing a job that they're told to do. I don't imagine that they have much say in the matter, but definitely companies, like definitely. I personally find it like inexcusable. Like I'm sorry if you promised your investors $4 million this month instead of $1 million, but that's not really my problem. That's not really my problem. Yeah, I'm pretty sure going public is something that turned Bethesda a really weird direction as well. Like trying to make a public portfolio to appeal to investors, and therefore making things like The Elder Scrolls Blades, which some people have enjoyed, but other people have really not appreciated, and Fallout 76, which we all know how that went. The original release of Elder Scrolls Online, which was terrible. Yes! I remember Jim Sterling saying something like that. They don't want money, they want all the money. I don't care as long as it never affects the game. In Origins, I never felt like it did. But from everything I heard of Odyssey, where it kind of makes it more tempting to purchase and ruins the game pacing, then that's an issue. Definitely, Baker. I think that putting a microtransaction in a full-price game is bad, and I think that you should avoid it. I don't see the justification, but things like, you know, forcing a player through like purposefully hostile design to buy things, i.e. Odyssey, is scum. Really scummy. The soul! I feel passionate about this. Especially for a single player campaign. Like, GTA 5 has got shark cards and stuff for the online, so if you want to get ahead of the curve, you can pay to be ahead of the curve. But aside from getting like some nice cars and planes, you're not really, you know, besides getting the what's it called? What's that flying motorbike called? The I want to say like Overseer, but it's not. The something Mark II, and then like just rocket launchering a bunch of like noobs. Besides that, you're not really affecting somebody else's playthrough, which is fine. But in a single player game or a single player campaign, being like, oh yeah, you need to pay to speed this up, you know, I'm like, this isn't My Name is Mayo, you know. I don't want to be clicking away at this forever, you know. Wait, what? This should be an issue with Fall Guys right now. Even when you buy it on PS4, you still need a PS Plus subscription to play it at all. That is kind of weird that they've like based a whole game around like solely the online. Like, you can't even do like a LAN game with your mates. Yeah, like, well worded, Will. Like, 100% agree with you on that. Like, you've created a problem and now you're selling as a solution, and that is bad. Stop it. Like, I don't play a lot of Ubisoft or EA games because it's just not really the kind of genre that I ever get into, but that doesn't mean I don't care. And also, if things like that go away like unchallenged, it's only going to pervade the, you know, the scene more. It's time versus money. Some people don't have the time but have the money, and some people have the time and not the money, and people will find a way to make sure things take time nowadays. Yeah, 100%. Like, it's just when it gets to the point where you can like literally see the moments they've decided to make something more difficult for you, especially on mobile games. Like, I used to play The Sims Free Play a lot, and The Sims Free Play was free, so, you know, I'm not gonna complain about it too much. It was free. It was all right. You know, it was good. But the times when they would very arbitrarily be like, oh, sorry, you can't do that right now. You have to wait 19 hours. You can do that in a bit. Like, in a mobile game that's free to play, that was fine because I used to do Google surveys, so I would get like a little bit of money directly into my Google account. So it wouldn't be money for me, it would be Google like credit. So when it came to like mobile games, I would just use Google credit because I wasn't allowed to withdraw it. You know, you can't withdraw it, you can't put it into your account. It's not earnings for you. So like, where else is it going to go? I use it to buy movies on YouTube now, but Back when I was playing mobile games, that kind of thing was fine. But if that was on like, imagine if that was on like Dark Souls 3, you know? Imagine if you had to pay on Dark Souls 3 to get those Concord kept ear things, you know? Or like whenever you co-op with somebody, there was only a 0.1% chance that they'd drop a Sunlight Medal, but you could boost the chances of dropping a Sunlight Medal by 5% if you paid for this thing that only lasts like 15 minutes, you know, like lures in Pokemon Go. Titanfall 2 was amazing. We're gonna make Merc play it. Oh yeah, I'll play that. It's often reduction on Titanfall 2. The game is fire. I think you can easily get a key for $10. Probably cheaper on PC. Everything is. Everything is. Like humble bundles and stuff. I thought you meant the painted world of Ariandel then. I was like, what? Look, one hand. Woo. Yes, still. Well, I mean, maybe it'll get put on the list one day. Hey, maybe it'll go on the poll one day. Was it a PS Plus game recently? Might have been last year. I've been religiously grabbing them this year. Yeah, I think I started getting them in January, and I don't remember any from before then. What are we doing? Goro. £6 pre-owned, nice. Nice, there we go. Titanfall 2 was a PS Plus game this year. What, really? When? Yeah, I must own it as well if it was a PS Plus game. What are you doing, Goro? Free games that make microtransactions is more fair. I've started playing some Valorant. If you want to buy one weapon skin out of the approximately 25 weapons, you pay $25. If you want a bundle with 4 weapons, it's $80 to $100. That's not a microtransaction. That's just a transaction. What the fuck? How do they justify that? Like, surely you just get weapons as you play, right? I want to write an email. That's so annoying. Yeah, $2 isn't too bad for a bit of nice art that you get. Oh, $2 for all the icons. That's cool. That's even better. Sure thing, Boggs. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for chatting. It was good to hang out. It wouldn't even be a nice one. When did Titanfall 2 come out? His Battlefield one. When was that? Like 2 years ago. You unlock some skin recolors for $10. But if, like me, you have the most fun in deathmatch, you need about 400 hours in 2 months to reach max level 50. Wow, okay, right. That's insane. Some transaction data is worth it. Yeah, I mean, like, if you're getting the value, then that's fine. But if they're, like, artificially making it harder to get the most basic things, and that's like not fine. Like in Odyssey, where you basically have to pay so that you can essentially level, or like if you don't pay, you have to level. Titanfall killed itself because of that. Aww, that's bad though. Going up against Battlefield. Witch broom. Oh. No! Oh. The gameplay is really cool. I like it, but the economy system is fucked up. To be honest, if the weapons would cost half the price, I would consider buying one bundle a year. Yeah. £100. Maybe 2 if I have a crush on one. Oh. You get the in-game currency anyway, so it wasn't my money. Yeah, if it's not your money, then it's fine. Like, that's not really that's not a problem. The problem is when it is your money. Cosmetics are cool as long as they're not like stupidly overpriced. Like, I'll happily pay, like, a couple quid for a nice armor set, but I'm not gonna pay, like, 20 quid. Do you have so much health? What do you mean, Fix? Oh, why does everything have so much health? I don't have so much health. Everything else has so much health. Oh, thank you, Figs. Got him. It's a shame that EA, you know, shot itself in the foot so bad. Now, that was great, alright. If you think it's worth the financial cost to buy, that's your opinion and your own money. Yeah. Yeah, like skins and stuff, if you see that as valuable and you want that, then, you know, power to you. But if a game is like, you have to wait 19 hours to play this next part of the game, or pay £5, you're like, That was good, thank you. Fucking hate about the last Assassin's Creed entry is that some rare items you can only get through buying the bundle or being lucky on your purchase with daily quest money. For a specific bonus on your weapon or armor, you've got to go through the real money shop unless you hack or get extremely lucky. That's ridiculous. Yeah, see, that kind of stuff is really silly. I'm gonna go and open the door upstairs so we don't have to come through all that again. Because that took ages. This level's been really hard. I have also been in deep conversation with you lot, so maybe that's why, but it has been very difficult. Yeah, I completely second that, Lumi. Like, if it's not a microtransaction, it's not a microtransaction. It's a transaction, you know? If it's 8 quid for a gun in a game, it's a transaction, you know? I haven't played it either, Dawn, but it's on our list. I think it's one of the next games to be added to the poll, so I'm pretty excited for that. Oh, nice, Dawn. Horde or Alliance? Hahaha, great. Hugely improved compared to release. For the Horde! My horde of hordes. Rest at the shrine. For the horde! Final Fantasy XIV seems to be like a lot more of a welcoming community as well. Like, I remember you lot were telling me about how like people are much nicer because it's, I don't know if it's less grindy or if it's kind of easy to like stumble through it if you really needed to. So like a lot of the people who are really high level are quite understanding. Never really reach endgame because of it, having it story and even replay it. Okay. Mine really has a follow because of Blizzard fandom. There are a few MMOs, but they've been better for sure. Yeah, from what I understand, WoW was like legendarily good about a decade ago, and then now it's not. That's kind of the impression that I'm getting, and it's by no means no means seems to be dying, but it just seems like a lot of what drew people to it doesn't exist anymore. Oh, so is that what Bethesda tried then, Will? So you can't have microtransactions if it gives a competitive advantage, so they made it PvE, so that technically nobody has a competitive advantage because it's not a competitive game. Get up! How are you so weak? I fight you and you're really strong, and then you come here and you're really weak. Great. Yeah, this is amazing. Nice. Can't wait. I want to make a cute character. Pink hair and everything. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna die if I read chat, so I'll be right back. Get up. The gameplay is kind of meh. Yeah, I was really excited for the Elder Scrolls Online. I remember being absolutely obsessed with like every single update I could find about the game when it was in development. I just was like, you know, just googling it every day. I was really excited for it. And then I remember it came out and a lot of people were kind of disappointed. I know that they've added more and more stuff, and like the Daedric Lords are getting like, you know, the debuts, and you're going to different aspects of Oblivion, and you know the different regions are getting, you know, getting their chance in the limelight, and I really like that. But for some reason I just never picked it up. I think it had such a bad rep when it came out that I'm worried too. My partner has been playing WoW for over 10 years and recently dropped it for Elder Scrolls Online because WoW has long since lost its spark. Aww. My friends met on WoW, and they've been together for like 9 or 10 years now. They met on WoW when they were both kids. WoW started getting toxic, didn't play since started back casually from time to time. People are so more socially awkward, aggressive than before. It's weird as an old school player of the games. Internet was a social revolution and not a bar full of anonymous, ready to stop brawls anytime. Yeah, I kind of get what you mean. Not so much in the fact that I'm familiar with multiplayer games, because I don't play too many multiplayer games, but I know that every single time I talk about WoW with somebody, like even my hairdresser, like my hairdresser, he's like, oh yeah, my friends got married, they met on WoW, like I meet up with my WoW friends even though I don't play it anymore. It just seemed to be like this big event that just brought everybody together, and people who joined WoW just seemed to build relationships that people on other multiplayer games or MMOs have not had the experience of since. Like I've never heard anybody say they met on I don't know, I've never heard anybody say they met on like Guild Wars or, you know, whatever, Elder Scrolls Online. But I've heard so many stories about people who met on WoW. That was also BS because camouflage gear was in the microtransaction shop, which is a distinct advantage. Yeah, definitely. I think it even has Mukba support. Free trial is up to level 60. What's the max level? Yeah, what's max level? Right, let's see what we got. That's half the content for free. Or 3/4 of the content for free. Alright. Warrior of the West. What's that? What are we getting from that? Life. But if we get 3 parts of it, we can get melee damage, which is ideal. That's what I want. Hat helmet. Aww. Kind of jumped into a discussion midstream there. How's it going? Yeah, it's going really well. I have been slowly making my way through. The game is not easy as, for example, Dark Souls is in New Game Plus and New Game Plus 2. I feel like we are you know, it feels good. It feels good to be in New Game Plus Plus and not just like fly through it. It's a reasonable challenge. I really like that. So we're not winning every single level. I think I prefer that. Like with Dark Souls and stuff, once you're in New Game Plus, you're like level 120. You just walk through. You're just like just walk on through. But with this, there's a certain amount of prep involved. Yeah, Nioh really ups the difficulty. Yeah, I remember it being the same on. I don't even remember it being this much of a good challenge on the first Nioh either. I remember finding stuff fairly easy. Like you walk into New Game Plus on the first Nioh, and yeah, it's hard, but once you've got the gear and stuff, you start to fly through. I'm not really having that experience on this, and I am keeping as on top of like soul matching as I can. I feel like they've slightly increased the difficulty balance, and I really like that. I really like that. Cell. Also, the moveset and aggressivity of focuses higher and higher on new games in Nioh, unlike many other RPGs in New Game Plus, where it's mostly more health and more damage. Yeah, Dark Souls is definitely one that jumps to mind, because I was very nervous to go into New Game Plus on Dark Souls, and you just walk through it. Like, walk into the Northern Asylum. Wait, who among us has walked into the Northern Asylum Demon's boss fight on New Game Plus and killed him in one hit? Like, a single hit, you know? There's also a level of added skill involved in Dark Souls because there are bosses. Bosses are more events and less formalities. Right, okay. So, but how do you mean? Enter seclusion, shifting. Let's do the Hollow Fortress. But yeah, I do really like the new movesets and things. There's been a few moves. The thing is, I've played it recently enough ago that I haven't played it recently enough that I remember everything's moveset. But there has been some stuff that I've been like, wait a minute, I don't recognize this. Oh, I remember this. Sekiro, which is clearly a Souls-like. I guess technically a Souls-like. There's a big bell you can ring somewhere to ramp up the difficulty of the game. It's really nice. Oh yeah. The Demon Bell! I remember I put that on because it gives you like a higher item drop rate. And then I forgot to take it off. And I was just like, why is everything so hard? Isn't every boss has its own distinct strategies in Dark Souls, while Nioh is more of the same a lot of the time? Yeah, alright, yeah. Like, Nioh does have some outliers, and some, like, very minor gimmicks, like Jumbo Gumbo's armoured legs and stuff. But yeah, mostly it's just hit things harder than they hit you. At least I got a health gain from Amrita, or whatever this is. I respect that. Oh, there he is, yeah. Never played much Kusarigama. I remember it being super OP. I've done Kusarigama as much as I needed to, i.e. with proficiency grinding and stuff, but I never really got to grips with it. There's like a gimmick to it that it just never really jived with me, you know? As Will said, I have a type, and it's swords and slightly bigger swords, so usually if it doesn't fall into that bracket, I get frustrated. I'm like, but no, I feel like I'm missing out. I'm like, oh, but all the time I'm spending using this, I'm not using a sword. And then I'm like, oh, I'm wasting my time, I should use a sword. And then I use a sword, and then I'm like, I don't try anything new. Ah, well. Swords and more swords. Dual swords are for style, and sometimes stats. Sword is great. EI. Forever. Second win. Yeah. I remember going, doing that Twilight mission with you, Plunder, and just following you around like a kid. Like, what's happening? Wow, what's that? Flying shadow? Oh, I don't think I'd ever learn how to use that. Oh no, what's this? EI? That looks difficult. And you being like, no, just do this and this. And then I practiced, and I was like, I'm gonna use that forever now. Precious times. The only thing I don't like about the Adachi is that I haven't really found that much of a rhythm with it. Like with the katana and stuff, I had my EI, had my sword key, had my, I really liked all of the skills that you could use with it. But besides the one where you just Hulk smash your Adachi on the floor, I haven't really found that much that I enjoy. The co-op DS3 run, I don't know. I guess I'm around more or less whenever. It's like when I play Football Manager, I always manage an English side, and I think, you know what, maybe I should manage a team in France, Germany, Spain, or any of the other 20 plus countries, but I always manage an English side. Yeah, you're like, oh no, well, I'm missing out on doing this thing that I do every single time. Oh no. You should play more with high and low stats. They're really OP for single target. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I've got 150 hours in this and 150 hours in Nioh, and I feel like if I can get by without having to do that, then I'll get by without having to do that. I'll happily adapt to something if it's difficult to finish the game without doing it, but anything beyond that is just flowery. Let's get to the point, I'll never change. Chad high stance. Well, Chad mid stance. Kurama sword dance is cool. Like, I stepped very far out of my comfort zone to play this game. On Nioh Ninjutsu, I don't normally make use of like peripheral mechanics like magic, ninjutsu and stuff. Like with Dark Souls, I never used any items, never did anything beyond an R1. You know, I was real basic with it. And with this, I did so much. Yeah, I've done so much to get out of my comfort zone, like learning all the skills and stuff, using Onmyo, using ninjutsu, that anything more just feels like makes me tired, you know? I'm like, can't be bothered. This was huge for me. A car sword dance, yeah. Just a drive-by. Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I was kind of hoping you just go off the side, but that's fine. I can adjust. Well, let's go back up this elevator. You love to try hard. That's fair enough. Like, if you really enjoy that kind of thing, and if you really enjoy, like, really getting to the depths of what the combat allows, then, like, I am all for that. That is cool. There's a lot of people on Nioh that do some amazing things. I guess it depends on what you look for in a game. Fix the way I play Zero. I am so annoyed that I need to get 750 close-up shotgun kills with Zero. I'm so annoyed because Zero is not meant to be played close-up. I have no health. I have like 4 HP. Yeah, making a build for Nioh 1 was the most I've ever try-harded for a game. Hey, Birch! You know it's not karma, Birch, just because I got Jimmy Jenkins before you did. Jimmy Jenkins, me and my best mate, Jim. Yeah. I don't know, I've made my peace with Nioh now. I really enjoyed it, and I might go back to it, but I did the Platinum and the 100% over the course of a few months on stream, and I don't want to watch any more Nioh stuff. I think I'd waste away. I've got to move on. I've got to move on. How are you doing? I'm really well, thanks, Birch. We are smashing through this, but slowly. Switchglaive art absolutely demands flux. That's cool. That's cool. Switchglaive does look really fun. It's kind of Bloodborne-y as well, you know. I'm all about that. You're watching Nioh stuff? We're hanging on to Nioh streams for you. Yeah. The Nioh one 100% was really fun, but we had to get all the way up to the end of Way of the Nioh to grab the gear that we needed. I didn't even bother to farm ethereals in the end. Way of the Demon, Everlasting Duty. Fear for the Afterlife. I can't do it anymore. Spear had a special attack on Flux, so you practice a lot of Flux. Yeah, I guess if the weapon calls for it, then it's a really good opportunity to like force yourself to learn it. And then you learn it again on the Mystic Art. That's excellent. Bye. Oh no. Oh god. Hey! What? Why would you stream and be annoyed at people for asking how you are? I mean, like, sometimes I give people really long answers and sometimes I don't. I feel like the best thing, if you hate small talk, is to not small talk. Like, I don't really enjoy small talk, so when people ask me how I am, I mean, a lot of the time I'll say, like, oh, I'm good, thanks, but a lot of the time I'm also like, oh, I'm good, I did this today, I did this today, I did this today, I did this, I'm really excited for this, I'm going to do this. And yeah, it's a bit of a long answer to a rhetorical question, but keeps things fresh. Literally had no downtime in your offense. I must read what was said. Oh, the spear, I see. Really love the new mechanic of the spirit burst counter in Nioh 2, and also the power of the souls you get on the floor. That reminder of Castlevania Arrow of Sorrow. Ariel of Sorrow? That is so lovely in Game Boy. I never played a Castlevania game. As a streamer, do you find yourself being asked the same questions over and over again? You're gonna copy paste this question for a while, aren't you, Figs? I will let you do that because I'm nice. There was like small talk among others in the chat. It was so funny to see them. But people, wow, people might have like friends in chat, but how are you is a very socially acceptable way of starting a conversation. Like maybe they were gonna lead in, maybe they were gonna lead into something else with it, you know. As a streamer, do you ever find yourself being asked the same questions over and over again? No, I don't think I do, Figs. As a streamer, do you ever find yourself being asked the same questions over and over again? No, I wouldn't say so, Dawn. You know me so well, of course I do, Figs. Figs says, as a streamer, do you ever find yourself being asked the same questions over and over again? No, not all the time, no. No, actually, I would never say. I would say that I'm never asked the same questions over and over again. People tend to keep things quite fresh. Usually I have conversations with people where I think we've had the conversation before, and then I find out that it was with somebody else, and then I feel really bad. But no, I don't often get asked the same questions over and over again. Depends. Yeah. Yeah, Will, I don't know. That's kind of mean of that individual streamer. Like, there's probably people... Probably quite anxious people in chat who like want to start a conversation but aren't really sure how. How are you is ideal. How are you is ideal. Yeah, it's a really good crutch to start a conversation, Baker. The same questions come in a lot, and also the same usernames come in all the time. Like the amount of usernames that have the word Joker in. I have definitely greeted people before, assuming that I've known them a while, and then they're like, I'm new here. I'm like, oh, welcome. It's good to meet you. I really want to see what Plunder said, but I'm also being killed. I'll be right there, Plunder. There we go. As a streamer, do you ever find yourself being asked the same questions? As in 1998, when The Undertaker threw mankind off hell in a cell and plummeted 16 feet through an announcer's table. What? You have a panic attack. That's precious, Butch. For the 5th time, yeah. I used to be offended by it, but now, knowing, you know, what it's like, I'm like, you know what, I'll let you off. As a streamer, do you ever find yourself being asked the same questions over and over again? No. No, I wouldn't say so. Okay, I'm finished beating that dead joke. Thank you, Figs. Batmanator! Oh, fuck, sorry. I got called stupid kid maybe a month ago by someone nicknamed Batmanator99. Did you call them anything back? What's shit morph? Go on. A mature pseudo. Stupid kid. A legendary Redditor. He was a wise and powerful Redditor, known for making interesting comments, which eventually devolved in 1998. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, what a copy pasta. What a welcome copy pasta. In a super life serious game called LOL. I'm lost. I'm lost. Do you ever do a burst counter? Oh, okay, yeah. Well, we're doing 600 damage per hit, more or less. That's good. Maybe I'll just go back to Katana. No, we can't go back to Katana. We can't do that. I do miss being able to press R2 and being able to like flip through the pages on my inventory. I miss how good on Nioh Magic used to be as well. But I guess it was good because it needed to be good, because otherwise you wouldn't get through the game. But now you don't really need that. Whee! Rocky Robbie Williams. Pardon me, sir. Pardon me, madame. She's gonna get me from behind. I can smell it. Chill out, Streamlabs. Gotta go down some stairs. This way. Oh. I'm going for Kingo's armor set, but I don't have all of the pieces yet. Besides that, I've got a Warrior of the West waistguard on, so if I get more of those, then I'll work on that. But honestly, like, I'm in Dream of the Demon now, so I've got here on just picking up stuff as I go, so I might just make that my central strap. That grab was bullshit. All of them are. Do you think you'd actually get the plat, or will you be too distracted by Mahjong? Oh no, I'll be too distracted by Mahjong. I'll dedicate my life to it, become a monk of Mahjong. The Tengu's disciple buffed the katana? What? Tell me more. Tell me more. For some reason I can't be asked to play this part of the mission, and I just want to sort of rush through. Is it wise? No. What buff did Katana receive? Ah yes, I am also interested. Wish I could grab enemies. With that same animation as well. Oh, Karuma's sword. Oh, thanks, Plunder. Karuma's sword dance. Cloudy. With some demon soul you can grab through an enemy. Oh. I was like, why are we talking about demon souls now? No, now I understand what you mean. Oh look! You can see him through the door! Ah! Let's go downstairs and kill the... Is the Enki? I don't remember. Because there's an Enki and a... lamp. Can I get a lamp? You got the game in French, so sometimes I don't have the translation for what things are. Oh, yeah, they're called soul cores on the English version. You're not supposed to be able to do that. No worries. Dude is so weak. He is, and I feel like the attacks of the lamps aren't particularly insane either. I did expect them to be like. I kind of assumed that they'd be like a glass cannon, so they have low defense, but insane offense. But they haven't been, and I don't know how to take that. Let's have a little gander at my gear. Why don't you loot all the soul cores? Because I've got loads of them, and I only use a few, so I don't really bother to pick them up anymore. Like, we're in New Game +2 now, so just bored of picking them up. Oh wow, we got Kingo's Waist Guard. And we got Kingo's Greaves, but they're shit. One-Eyed Dragon? Okay, well, I was kind of hoping to have like a Warrior of the West. Oh, look at my frumpy top. Oops. Yeah, I only use Hentai House of Horrors and Otakumaru like reliably. The third one is just whatever fits.
Very
Dawn!
good.
Thank you for the follow, Dawn. Yeah, I've got loads, and the ones that I use at endgame, so I'll keep an eye out for them at endgame, but I'm not really going to bother with any of the current ones I have. Oh, Yoshitatsu, you suck. I forgot how much you suck as well. Look at that. Fuck. Thanks, Dawn. You're pretty cool as well. It's always nice when somebody comes into chat and just talks and talks. Gives me lots to talk about. It's nice to like bounce ideas off people. It's good, you know. It's nice. Yeah, plunder, I like it. Oh my god. Obviously I do need to fight Kashi, yes. Oh my god. How are you me, but you do like half my health in one hit? Oh, she's got a lot of health. I feel like we're a bit under-leveled for this particular fight. Look at that! Oh! We might be under-leveled for this, we might have to leave. Incredibly safe for works. Yeah, I've popped into a few like super popular channels before, and well, I mean, like, I guess you can't blame them. You know, I don't imagine there's even a slight chance that a larger streamer could maintain a conversation. Oh, this woman is the bane of my life. Yeah, slow mode seems to be well intentioned, but unfeasible. Yeah, like by the time you've spoken to somebody about something, or like replied to somebody about something, it's been ages. A person might even have left chat by then. Okay, so we can like absolutely wipe her health, her key out when she's in that form. But ironically, I kind of prefer her in that form because she's a bit easier to manage. Oh man, I do like the effects on that strike though. I mean, I'll give you that. That's cool. I think you can actually do it. Yeah, I think it's one of the special arts you can unlock from her fight, isn't it? I've never bothered to like farm the arts. Maybe. One of your messages called up our largest streamer once. I would be absolutely psyched. There's only a couple large streamers that I actually really like Lobos Jr. I've watched loads of his stuff, but only on YouTube. I've never tuned into a single stream he did. But yeah, his chat is pretty manic. For style points. Style points are all I need. Don't sword key me. Ow. Oh, fuck off. Followers is only awkward in my opinion. For big streamers who want peace of mind from haters, why not? But otherwise it's a weird follower fishing. Like when you have to do a 10-minute wait to talk. Yeah, the only instance I've known somebody to put a follower delay on their chat is when they were playing Danganronpa, if that's how you pronounce it, and apparently people, like big fans of the game, were just walking in. They'd be on like chapter 2 of the game and they'd be like, hey, has this massive endgame spoiler happened yet? Like, from the stream they knew that the massive endgame spoiler hadn't happened yet, but for some reason so many people just kept coming in and like announcing spoilers just for the fun of it, so they had to change the stream to followers only. But that's the only instance I know where anybody's done it. Yeah. I have seen a few streams where people have done it, but I don't know what the reason was. If it was like a similar instance. Win some, lose some, that's fine. The biggest stream I really enjoyed was only Trials, RuneScape, but that was when he averaged like 80 views. He kind of exploded lately and now it's just too much. Oh, good for him. Oh, is it a visual novel? I see. Right, well, I'm going to come back to this guy, lady, because I don't feel like we're doing enough damage. But next time, we'll get him next time. People now also do the thing where they make a Twitch account with a spoiler for the game a streamer is playing in their username and then will follow, so the follow alert gives a huge spoil. Oh my god! That's crazy! That is crazy! That's genius, but it's crazy. Let's try this. That's crazy. It's weird how people can like explode. There was a YouTuber that we used to watch a lot last year, and her name is like Stephanie Harlow, and she does like really in-depth like murder mystery videos where she like talks about things that happen, like talks about like unsolved mysteries, unsolved murders. She does like serial killer profiles like Jeffrey Dahmer, Joseph Mengele, stuff like that. And I remember when I watched her last year, she was really small. I think she had like 20k followers, which isn't like, minuscule, but in the grand scheme of things. And I went to watch, I didn't watch her for ages for some reason. I can't even remember why. But I came back to her stream today, and she has like 328,000. She's got sponsorships, she's got like a full set now. I'm just like, wow, what happened? I guess, is it just perseverance, or is it luck? Like, I have no idea how somebody could have that much exponential growth. It was insane. I was very proud, very proud. The thing is, I never commented on her when she was smaller, so I was like, should I comment and be like, I'm really proud? Nah, she has no idea who you are. It's luck. Yeah. It's like persevering so much that you limit the variable. You limit the amount of luck required. You min-max. Your princess is in another castle has followed. Welcome to this. Kingo's Greaves. Fuck, that's great. I guess, but I mean like a RuneScape streamer going from 80 viewers to, as Plunder said, exploding. That's crazy, Yeah, like it's sort of like entering the lottery every day, right? So if you enter the lottery once and you don't win, then you haven't won the lottery. But if you keep winning the lottery every day, if you keep entering the lottery every day, you probably won't win it still. But you're entering it every day, so you're like limiting the chance. Do I have any Warrior of the West? I don't think so. Yeah. All of the stuff I want, I already have, so I'll just plop some points in here. There. Pop another point in there. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Don. And true, Plunder, true. True. Like, there's enough continuing stuff that it's interesting to go and, like, watch it over and over again. The thing is, if people don't enjoy streaming, I don't reckon they make it to affiliate, I think that people who don't enjoy it do it, like, once or twice, and then they're like, why am I not famous? And then they just give up. I think you can tell somebody enjoys streaming by the fact that they do it frequently. I've known a lot of people who have done it, have like, I'm going to stream, and then they do it like once, and then they like never do it again. And it's just gotten to the point now where I would used to like really go out of my way to like go to the stream, be sat there and chat the whole time, like, come on, yeah, well done, oh, cool, oh, asking questions, engaging. And now like, I'm a bit disenfranchised with it. Somebody tells me that they're going to stream, I'm like, cool, good luck. Let me know how it goes, and maybe I'll come by sometime. Yeah, definitely. Like, I know somebody who sort of has the urge to stream, like, once every month, maybe? And sometimes they even get bored during the stream and just stop streaming. But then they always seem to be disappointed when they come back to the stream and find that the people who, if you could even call it like a regular, the people who like joined the stream like a year ago and you've streamed like 8 times since, aren't turning up anymore. They seem to be like a bit disappointed with it. I respect Fall Guys for sneaking in and somehow rising to prominence with a simple idea. Yeah, it's always the simple ideas, isn't it? It's like Minecraft and stuff. Like, it's refined, it's simple, it works, it's fun, and it's like long term. And Plunder, if you got too big, you're not allowed to hide away. Like, if you got too big, if you found like genuine, incredible success, like you're not allowed to hide away. You have to own it. That's the rules. You have to own it. Fly the flag. What was I going to do? I don't remember anymore. The rule. Yep, that's the rule. Oh, I'm just messing around, Dawn. I'm just saying, if Plunder ever got famous streaming, then Plunder's not allowed to. Plunder's not allowed to hide away. Plunder must stream forever. If you got big but not big enough to do it full time, I wouldn't enjoy it anymore. But not big enough to do it full time. Oh, I see, okay. Playing a game and hanging out with friends. Fair enough, fair enough. I was only making a jokey comment, it's fine. I don't actually expect you to legally be bound to your channel. Comma! Thanks, Lumi. Is this the one that's an absolute fucking nightmare? Because I think it might be. Is that Willow and Luna and Willow? Rat on the keyboard. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was some kind of math thing. But lack of microphone and shift patterns makes it difficult. Yeah, definitely. Like, I know that some people do persevere in streaming without a mic, and I know that probably like back when Twitch wasn't that big, it could probably be good to get some traction, but it doesn't seem to be you know, like when I go to a stream and I'm watching the stream, I kind of want to. I'm there more to like talk to the person than I am to watch the game. Like, I could watch anybody play a game, but when I go to a stream, I like the person's like energy and stuff. You know, I want to chat to them. So like if I go into a stream and it's silent, I typically won't stick around, especially if they start typing to me. I went into a stream once and I was like, hello, and somebody was like, hi, blah 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 blah, and I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, because like I usually have it on in the background while I'm doing stuff. Like I'm not usually that super active in chat.